you, Josh. I appreciate that, brother.
Oh,
Woo!
Oh,
Just got done watching an awesome set with the Rainy Day Field Trip. They rocked the house, and I was the lucky one member in the audience.
It's not.
So we're gonna check in with the boys now who are having a brewski
there's no cups.
and bam.
What? This green room sucks, dude.
What up?
There's cups somewhere.
What's up, boys?
Oh,
How you feeling
What's up,
after your
Cameron?
jam?
that was
Yo!
great. I feel good.
Yeah,
I feel good.
I feel not so sweaty. Like it's cooler tonight.
It's a lot cooler. It's the perfect night. The
End of
perfect night.
September weather. Perfect night.
Now, do any of you guys use hairspray, or is that just your natural look? No dye, no fake crap.
I think Danny curls it.
There's no creams, no salves, no balms, no
Nice.
liqueurs.
No ointments.
Egg whites.
Egg whites. That was the key. I was hoping no one would say that.
So you guys just got done playing a show, a festival, or in Franklin? Was that where it was?
It was in Franklin.
Yeah, it was a backyard festival of fun.
Gym Fest.
There was
Yeah.
food and people, but there was no games or prizes.
No,
That's my only complaint.
We
Yeah.
got a prize. We were given, well, it's around here somewhere, but we were given a water bottle.
Yeah.
A water bottle.
Oh yeah, there was prizes. A water bottle
And a
flashlight.
and a nice flashlight.
There's
You
a
got-
flashlight inside the water bottle. Important to empty
And
the water bottle.
it already had batteries, so we could use it.
Yeah,
Nice.
immediately
You don't need to do
functional
that.
as
Why
long
did-
as you didn't drench it in water.
Why didn't I think of that when I had to go pee? I could have just like flashlighted my way to a place
But
to
then
urinate.
you're losing a hand.
That's
right?
true.
It's an excellent point.
Then when you get there, you
But
gotta do the
then-
shoulder technique, and that doesn't quite work right.
But if you do it one-handed, you can blind your assailant once you get raped.
Yeah.
Because that happens every
I
time I
knew
go.
this conversation was going to go there. I had to
Me
really
too.
The
go through
rape
it.
light. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jim, for the perfect rape line.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys took a little bit of a hiatus, right? How long were you guys off before you got back together?
Freaking 5 years, dude.
5 years.
Damn.
Yeah. There was like life things happening, like things in life.
Like life.
So what happened when it's like, let's get back together?
Well, that's that dude over there in the chair, the recliner.
I think we all have a different version of this story.
Would you like to start with it, Danny, your version?
Sure. Harlos and I were fixing a guitar of mine, and we were talking about starting a band.
Nice.
And we sent out a message to this decently large group of folks saying like, hey, let's start a band.
A super group, we called it.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. And that quickly fizzled. It like had steam for a moment, like the beginning of a fire.
Mhm.
But then when you go to get the thing to fan the flames, by the time you get back to the fire, it's already out.
Yeah,
Right.
It
Tinder's too
fizzled
wet.
quickly.
Serious analogy.
So then we just sort of went back and forth for a while on what we were going to do, kept hanging out. And then the Rainy Day Field Trip kind of appeared at one point. Josh asked if I wanted to play drums for it. And I told him that I couldn't right at the moment, but that I was interested. And the seat was declared mine when I was prepared to take it. And that was such a good green light. We got together, a week or two after that.
Right on. So where'd the whole name, the Rainy Day Field Trip, come from?
When I was 8 years old, I went to the zoo. It was a nice, rainy, spotty shower kind of day, where it's like really nice and warm, but like cooling when the rain comes. You kind of like appreciate. You can kind of play in it a little bit. And we had a nice little field trip there, running around in mud puddles and stuff, and had a
Like
good
you
time.
do.
Sounds great.
Yeah, so I always thought
Nice.
finding that positive spin on something that most people find miserable.
Nice, man.
Find that silver lining.
Yeah, dude.
And in fact, our first show back was on a rainy day.
Yeah,
It was
Labor-
very rainy.
Nice.
Laborfest.
That was a fun day. A lot of fun rain activities.
So you guys blew my head off with your very first song.
It's
Indifference, I think was the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story behind that song?
That we had a song written. Another guy was like, "Hey, that song's pretty good. I'll write some stuff on top of that." I go, "Oh, whoa, okay." And then it came out. And then Danny showed up with that, and everybody was writing like licks to it and stuff, right? Is that
That sounds about right. It was the first song that you had presented to me when you first approached me in 2016.
16, I believe that.
2016 you wanted to borrow a loop pedal, and I was like, a loop pedal? Why? You're like, I got a show I promised, and I was like, I don't have a loop pedal, but I play guitar.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. So then it kind of happened like this one. Like, this guy wants to do this thing. Call this guy. Yeah, sure, I'm in. Hey, these two guys want to do this thing. Yeah, sure, I'm in.
One
Nice.
show. One
Yeah.
show.
So you're saying with Indifference, you said somebody wrote a song. It wasn't you?
No, I'm
It was
teasing.
him.
It was me.
It was him.
I
That's
wrote-
his song.
I wrote that
That's what I
song.
thought.
When I originally wrote that song, my idea for it was to have. I like that. It was just a fun little ride.
Yeah.
You know, but then I liked the idea of getting like really like dun 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 dun, just a really raucous. So I wanted something that was like with melody that just came in with a punch, and then with something that was kind of semi-melodic during the take.
Right.
But there was another chorus a long time ago, and then I rewrote the chorus. once
Speaking
more.
of the chorus, dude, look, this is part of a long history I have of not understanding lyrics. Wanting to know if I've got the right lyrics in my head for the song.
He's gonna sing it
Makes love with an iron fist.
Yes,
I
Is
love that
the
lyric. I
Yeah.
love that
Nice.
lyric.
I just imagine, like,
I knew somebody was going to involve fisting.
That.
Butt stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in it.
I'm blushing.
so if not that, what's an iron fist during love making sessions?
I think the idea of like the iron fist is like absolute control.
Yeah, like,
So do you make love by control?
it's not just making love like fucking. It's like making love by, giving love and having a relationship. That's how I interpret it.
It's like with an iron fist, it's like
Even during the making love, the iron fist has now been transformed by this description.
If
I
there's
no
an
longer
iron
think
fist, it's
of like
fisting.
hard
No.
fisting,
Yeah.
but rather like
It's hard to forget that.
you must be this way for me to love you, right? Like I'm holding
So
you.
when you
yeah,
say
yeah,
rule
control
with an
thing.
iron fist, you're really ruling with a lot of love.
yeah, absolutely. It's a control thing.
Yeah,
It's a power.
yeah. You gotta have a malleable fist. In my
Nice.
experience.
You gotta make love with a malleable fist.
Yeah.
All right. How about the song "Nothing at All"? That song blew my head off as well. I felt like you guys gave it your all for that song.
Well, with this song, I would like for Van to explain how he feels about it.
All right, Van Diesel.
Well, just like all all the original songs that I started off with writing were Josh's songs. I remember Josh writing probably all of his songs while he worked at Roscoe's with me. I remember him coming in the mornings and just little bits and pieces, and then just over time watching them form into what became
What's
Rainy Day.
Roscoe's?
Oh, Roscoe's Tacos. That's where me and Josh kind of originally met up and became buds, working
Yeah.
together
Nice.
Slinging, slinging
down
tacos,
in
bro.
Greenwood.
Taco
Yeah.
slangers.
I'm like, hey, man.
Greenwood location.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, so
Lot
the
of great
spotlight's on you, and there is unfortunately a move happening. So what's going on with the bass situation?
Oh, snap, dude.
Asking the tough question.
Yeah, you're already cutting in deep, aren't
People
you?
want to know.
Hey man, let's get there.
Van actually came out of the woodwork and got us together for Gym Fest that we played last week. That's kind of how we got back together after.
Yeah, the Gym Fest headliner, their band was separating, so I don't know if it's official yet, but they were going their own way. So we basically, it was down to just us because our big act was gone and we didn't really have a lot of openers. So it was, at first it was just Rainy Day and Deficta for a while, but
Well-
then it quickly you found Quantum like right away.
Yeah.
And then we got that home team, the like trio that was Jim's daughter or whatever.
Yeah, the
So
family always
yeah.
does their
Yeah.
little
that,
show. Yeah,
that was good actually. I
Yeah,
thought that was a
it's-
perfect thing to happen at that show.
yeah.
Well, what we mean is there was a like a local festival, right? And it was just a dude's house.
Jim?
Jim
Jim, yeah,
was his
Jim-
name, so we
Jim
called it
Fest.
Jim Fest. Cheers to Jim.
Yeah.
Cheers to Jim.
Yeah.
But this is one of the sorts of shows that I personally enjoy playing the most is it like someone's house? And that's how Labor Fest was also, our first show.
That
back
was a
together.
great night.
Yeah.
You just have this great, small but enthusiastic and very accepting crowd that's just interested in whatever you're doing. So that happened for both. But then at the Gym Fest event, we had a trio: Preston, Kayla, and I don't know, Jim. Let's say Kevin. For
Yeah.
sure.
What's it matter? They're
And
not
they
here.
were just like singing tunes, and the woman described that she was Jim's daughter and had been doing this like every year of the festival. They just get out and sing songs. I thought that was truly a wonderful thing, that there was this outlet for a person that kind of likes to sing songs but otherwise would never do it in front of people. But here's this festival run by her father, and she can get out there with her friends and like perform. I thought that was a truly wonderful thing. I liked it.
So Van gets us together for that truly wonderful thing, and we were just going to play that one gig with Van S over here. Freaking, we're all like, all right, whatever. And then I was like, you know what? Let's have like a Labor Fest thingy dealio. And you're like, okay. He's like, I'm only playing these 2 shows. I was like, no, that's bullcrap, dude. We gotta play Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
Right?
Because Harlos got an episode,
Which is what we're here
got
for.
an episode.
I'm
My
pretty
only
sure
way
we
to
can get him to do
an episode is
more.
these guys. Yeah, like what's up? What up? What up? What up? So Vanny got us up in this shizzes, up in this house, in Studio A, and that's what is up. You know what's up, Danny?
Yeah, no, we're happy to be here.
So the 800-pound gorilla in the room, aka Molehill. What is the plan next then? What's the game plan next? Because I know you guys are going to keep rocking.
Well, I think we're just gonna play some parties because that's where bands are most important, right? Anymore. What's going on with venues? I don't know nothing.
I don't either. I'm just down to write with people.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've
that's what's up.
discussed several plans. We don't know exactly what's going to happen next. Obviously, we've got these songs that we're playing as the quartet right here, like very well down.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to continue to play those, but what comes next is sort of dictated by reality, right? Like, if Van is leaving, then Van is leaving, and we have something that we're going to do next.
Help Wanted, basically. The Help Wanted song.
Well, it's not completely help wanted. There's a couple feelers out there.
Wait a minute. What's going on? Tell us more. The people want to know.
Well, I ran into a guy that we knew in the past at Gym Fest.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we got to talking and shooting the shit, and having a good time and listening to music and eating beans and mac and cheese. And he's actually a drummer, but he plays guitar. And he's like, "You know anybody looking for a drummer?" And I was like, "Do you play guitar?" He's like, "Yeah." Well, we might be looking for a bass player, and he was totally receptive to the idea.
So,
Everybody
yeah,
knows if
somebody
you can
receptive.
play if you can play guitar, you can play bass. It's just a known.
Yes and no.
All due
Yes
respect.
Well,
and
John, can you play the bass?
I do play bass, so I can say that comment.
Okay, so
Okay,
we
well,
have
you're
two
in the
our
first
pocket.
interview slot then.
We have 2 in our pocket.
Yeah, and then maybe somebody else can play guitar, and then I'll just like lounge thing.
You guys could just go the White Stripes route.
I don't want to do that.
I'm teasing. I wouldn't want to lounge.
You gotta have a bass player, dude.
This kind of band needs a bass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this,
yeah,
that
I agree.
bass,
No, we
those
played
bass
without
lines are
bass
fun
for
to play.
rehearsals. We played without bass.
It's
And
doable.
It's doable, but it's not the same.
It's not
Those
the same.
bass lines
It's
are
not
too
the
funny
same.
to not have a bass
So
player.
basically, we need to get some bass over here
We need
soon.
a
If
bass.
we're gonna continue as we have been playing, absolutely,
Right.
yes.
And the thing is, like, we're all 3 receptible to do this more in the future.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's
we,
true.
we have a full 45-minute set. We have 11 songs. That's done pretty well. And we all 3 write. We all 3 have material in our pockets.
We have a lot of material in our pockets.
Between us,
actually.
yeah. We got,
We just want to get through Christmas because actually starting, and this is a really kind of a silly
Uh-oh,
thing.
here it goes.
Starting in February, we're going to be playing the entire Sister Act soundtrack.
We just decided to announce that.
Yeah.
just
We're
now.
trying to see how few subscribers we can keep.
Right.
So in February, it's gonna be good. So copyright though, we can't put them on YouTube.
we
Even though it's a
could.
cover of a cover, we can't.
Could.
So will there ever be a Sister Act 2 to follow?
There was a Sister
There
Act
was
2,
indeed.
and it's an amazing series.
Starring, what's her name? Lauren Hill
Yeah.
Nice.
from the Fugees. There's a great line there. Mama, we just chillin'. Oh, God. That's directly from Sister Act.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Or that, if you wanna be somebody, if you wanna
See,
be
I was
somebody.
honestly thinking of nothing you can do, 'cause I'm stuck like glue to my God. My God. Nothing you can say can tell me.
All right, so before we get too
I'm
lost,
just singing Sister Act, all right? Because we're going to do that later, apparently.
Two, right?
Sister
This
Act
is
2
Sister
is what I
Act
was
1.
thinking, yeah.
Harvey Keitel. Right there.
I hardly can tell myself. But you know what else is going to happen is John Molehill, you look a little lonely over there. What's going on? You got a little ghost sitting next to you?
oh yeah,
Ghost
yeah,
on
yeah,
third?
yeah. This buddy's eating some chips. Thanks, buddy.
Yo.
And he's here representing Spooky Brucey because he ghosted us tonight.
Oh,
But we love you, buddy.
Spooks!
I'm sure you're up to something awesome.
Yeah, he's probably
So,
Hero.
one of my favorite things about the Dudes, Tunes, and Brews is your awesome merchandise. So, how can people get a hold of these hats and shirts you guys are wearing?
Check out this website right here. I have to make sure it's right because I guess the last time I posted it was
Maybe it could be down here.
Or up here.
Or maybe the website's inside of all of you.
All along.
Yeah, but you can get.
Calls coming from inside the house.
I'm thinking we're eventually gonna get rainy day field trip hats on the site as well.
Nice.
You know, why,
They will.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, why not?
Basically, if you want it, they'll find a way to get it to you.
Hey,
Yeah.
You give us money, we'll make it happen.
But I mean, I'm also wearing a DTB related shirt.
Yeah, I knew
Right?
it
Would you
grunge.
That's three
customize
brands.
yourself? The
Yeah,
Dudes,
they
Tunes,
could.
and
This
Brews
hat
merch.
right here that
That's
you
all
see me
available
wearing.
at the link that we put like right
There
here,
won't be a link. We're not that advanced. It'll
or
be
maybe
words.
here.
It's where you're
Not
located.
here or here so much, but right here.
Or inside of all of you.
All along.
Our link is inside of all of you now because cookies.
Well, right on. Why don't we take a little break for an important message from our sponsor?
Thank you, sponsor.
Hey everybody, it's your pal Jeorsh Gorbein here on Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
Yeah.
Wow. You know that song with you? That what we listened to.
Oh yeah.
It was
Good
talking
stuff.
about. It's talking about you, dude.
Really?
You know, I first saw you back in the fall of 2015 ish,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know, it's a Tuesday. Let's go to some stupid club, you know. Some bullshit place, and there you were. You're like,
How did we know it was news?
You're like, oh, I got work boots, and I'm like, I love work boots.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, like, boom, there you were, and oh, sorry, I had to get this phone call. There's something more important. that showed up.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Oh,
There they go calling him again.
oh shit. I'm sorry. Let me just start let's resume it.
So, more importantly, do you want to explain the hat? Maybe?
Well, the hat basically stemmed from a plain hat, nothing on it,
Right.
that I'd worn for about 3 or 4 months. And freaking Harlos had drawn some caricatures of us, and he made a hat, and a shirt. And I was like, that's funny. And it was pretty funny, you know.
Nice.
And then one day I was like, frick it, I'm just gonna friggity froggity frickin' make a hat, which became this. And this is the original prototype hat where it's like that transfer paper, like the iron-on
Right.
crap. And then what you have is like what was manufactured from what is it called?
Workers in Cambodia?
The Cambodians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one under 8 was used.
No, they love pressing out the hats, dude. Because a lot of them wear them as well. Like that's their income is to wear hats. So that's good.
All right, we should get to the boys. What we got for the boys?
For the boys, what's next? What's this track that we're gonna set up next?
Well, you guys close with Not Home, so give us a little bit of input about that one.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's just a song we've been playing. Big whoop, you know.
Well, I mean, it didn't like make me feel like I was gonna go out and change my life,
Did you?
but I got a little bit of goosebumps.
Did you feel like you were gonna like not go home, or
Well,
that you just weren't home?
I felt like when you started playing the song, I didn't feel like I wasn't at home anymore. I felt like I wasn't now at home.
You weren't not.
I
Not
weren't
at home.
not at home now anymore.
Yeah. Okay. How'd you guys feel like about not home?
Well, it is a rockin' ass song.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. I get to do some sweet.
That's pretty
bluesy
good, you know.
stuff.
Yeah. Keep
No,
rocking.
in fact, if anything, we tell you to continue.
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's like, hey, that thing that you were just doing, why don't you do that again?
All right. Well, let's
And
ask.
actually, the audience does the same thing. I've found this to be true. If I look out in the audience during that lick, people are like, hey, why don't you just do that again?
You want them to want it.
You want them to want it.
Yeah.
You want them to be like, nah, that was good. And just keep giving it to me. There's this song, it's called Chonky Fire. It's by Outkast. It's off of their
This guy,
album
Chonky
Aquemini.
Fire.
I think it's track
Chunky, who gives
12,
a shit?
track
Right?
14, I don't know. It's a deep cut.
Can you do that for me too?
But they have a hook that they do
Yeah,
throughout the
for,
song.
like-
And by the end of the song, they're just repeatedly doing the hook over and over
Woo!
again.
Crack
And I
that
have
groove,
talked with my friend about this.
motherfucker!
It's like your head's bobbing to the hook, and you're like, no, I want you to just keep doing it. Don't stop. That's Harlos' lick, and not home, and nobody gives a shit. Over there, the host is.
I think that's true though. In reality, like the
Thank you.
way
I'm
that
glad
it
that you
hits at the end is like magic for real. It's like a dinosaur eating somebody's face.
That
Yep, prehistoric. You guys are making history prehistoric.
But the real question here, Danny, is have you ever seen Home Alone 4? And don't even fake it, dude. Don't
I
even
have not.
freaking...
I've not seen Home Alone 4. I've only seen the Home Alone starring Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, and the other guy, Daniel Stern.
well, you're in for a treat because this stars none other than French Stewart.
Yeah.
French Stewart.
French Stewart is Marv.
Oh, so he's the same guy as Joe Pesci was.
I can't say he's the same guy with that same name.
No, Marv? Which one was Daniel Stern? Was he Marv?
He looks more like Marv.
He seems like a Marv.
I don't remember, dude.
Which one? What do you think is the best Home
Yeah,
Alone?
I feel like Joe Pesci's name ends with a Y sound. Like Larry! Marv! Larry!
It's Marv and Larry are their names?
I don't know. I'm trying to pull it out of my subconscious here.
Is the other guy's name Albert?
No. It's an E sound. I'm like, Harry? Harry.
Harry!
I think it's Harry.
It's Harry!
Harry is Joe Pesci.
Marv and
Marv
Harry.
is Daniel Stern.
Marv
See,
Mertens.
we did it. We got it confirmed, but we did it first with this.
Marv Mertens
With our brains,
and Harry
dog.
Lime.
All right, which Home Alone is the best
Home Alone.
out of all of them?
Home Alone 1.
You know they
Definitely
made
the
a
best.
weird...
John Candy. The only one starring John Candy.
That's the only good part.
Yeah, that's cool.
Besides that, fuck that movie.
I was going to say they made a weird porn version called Him Alone.
Did they really?
Yeah, I thought that was kind
I
of...
wouldn't want to see that.
I made an adorable family film called No Malone
No!
on Netflix. It's pretty
No!
Cheers to
Oh! Oh.
Now look, I don't want to be a disservice to ourselves. We did with you, and I feel like we didn't quite talk about it enough. So I want to bring it back to with you.
Okay. Bring it
You
back.
said that song's not about being with a chick. It's just being with whoever's you that's getting it.
Oh, no, I'm being facetious. It's about being with all of you.
So still not a chick then.
Why's it gotta be a chick? Why can't it be like... I don't know, I'll be with anybody.
Hey dudes! I wanna be with you.
I
That
wanna
seems a little
be...
weird.
I wrote it as I wanna be with the dudes. And they said it's not catchy enough to be a pop song. They're like, you gotta change it up a little to make it about a chick. And I'm like, all right, I wanna be with you.
See,
And
that
like,
worked though.
that's cool.
So whoever gave you that advice was right.
His name was Marv.
Oh, Marv.
Yeah.
What about Harry? What did Harry think?
Harry's kind of a prick, dude. I'm gonna be honest. He can't smell.
He's Italian. Of course he's a prick.
I mean, I'm not judging him like that. I just think he's got a bad smell, though. You know? If you can't smell garlic and you're Italian... Alright, I'll be honest. Alright, you're right. I can't judge him because he's Italian. Because if you're Italian and you can't smell garlic, that's tough, dude. You're not thinking about grandma.
That's like being Transylvanian
Yeah.
and not liking blood.
I guess so, yeah. What was it they call that? Like my time's up! Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I got.
Somebody's calling. The Brews are calling.
Well, we're gonna do this not home real quick. You can check it out here on Dudes
Tunes
and
and
Brews.
All right, see you later. Not home.
Just shaking my nuts.
He's got a back hallway now.
Yeah. made that.
Alright,
Oh, thank you.
alright, we'll talk. Alright, yeah.
Salt and pepper chips. What do you think?
Well, I think I taste salt and pepper. It kind of makes me think of that hip hop band a little bit.
There was a great episode of Saturday Night Live where Patrick Stewart introduced that group.
Nice.
And he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, salt and pepper." And John Mulaney made a joke about it because it was that funny.
Nice.
But my siblings and I had been making that joke since we were children. It was great. Hey, welcome back to Dudes, Tunes, and Brews. I'm Danny Strigham Marquis. This is John Molehill. We just heard from the Rainy Day Field Trip, track number 3. It was Uncertainty.
Now,
Harlos!
hold up a second because I want to just say that was my favorite song you guys did.
Oh my goodness.
Freaking amazing.
What a kind
The,
gentleman.
the guitar solo, freaking amazing. But go ahead. Sorry.
No, I appreciate the praise and thanks. Harlos, tell me, we were talking about uncertainty earlier. Could you elaborate on maybe what the song was about?
Well, song is it's about a bad day at work, or just work in general. If you've worked in the same place or been in the same situation for a lot of years, you build up a certain respect and camaraderie for the people that you associate with, but familiarity breeds contempt, so you want to punch them in the face and leave. But you can't just throw away that camaraderie and familyness that you built up. So you're rocking a hard place, damn if you do, damn if you don't type situation.
Man, I have been in the same situation recently, right? The COVID pandemic has created all this uncertainty in my industry, and I have stuck with my company through the entirety of it for the exact reasons that you are describing. This, well, I'm damned if I do or I'm damned if I don't. I could try different waters, but they're not guaranteed to be any different. Right?
What are you certain of?
What am I certain of?
Yeah, what one thing are you certain of?
That the sun will rise tomorrow.
Nice. We won't know till tomorrow, folks.
Well,
The sun's gonna come up.
it will.
Tomorrow.
You bet your bottom dollar. I'm telling you.
All right. Be with you. With you. What's the
It's with you,
actual?
It's technically W/
You heard it like Prince would.
Yeah, you. Y-O-U.
You want
That,
us to enunciate that?
that was a powerful song. I want to know who is the you? Who is it?
It's just all.
It's you, John.
Yeah, I want
Aww.
I want to be with everyone. I want to be with everyone.
About polyamory.
Yeah. Actually, I changed it to you. It was originally, I want to be with the dudes. They said it seemed a little bit like I wanted to hang out with a bunch of guys. And I said, well, yeah, sure. And they're like, yeah, but what about the ladies? I'm like, yeah, they can hang with the guys too. I mean, what?
Yeah.
So,
There's a tune from the Queens of the Stone Age. It's called "I Want to Make It With You," and that's what I have always thought of as we did that song. It was a similar vibe, but obviously you're saying it's different.
They
I
jam.
wanna make it with you. 70s AM gold.
Well, hey, this has been Rainy Day Field Trip. We're about to hear with you a hit song from the Rainy Day Field Trip. This has been John Molehill and your guest host Danny Strigham Marquis with the Rainy Day Field Trip,
Yeah.
starring also me. Thank you very much. Check it out.
Nice.
And the better do, just tune your guitars, you freaking weirdo. You want to really not impress your friends when you're playing Simple Man at like 2 in the morning after you drank too much whiskey? Here we go. I see
right.
Speaking of stuff that matters, hi, I'm Harlos Santana of Dudes, Tunes, and Brews, and lead guitarist, singer, songwriter for Rainy Day Field Trip.
Amazing guitarist.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
That's
So here we
true.
are. We were just passing around some bags of chips while we were listening to, actually, we were playing a song. And then we decided to pass around some chips, and I put on a sweatshirt.
It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen.
It's surprisingly comfortable. This morning it was freezing balls.
Yeah.
Right?
It was.
You walk outside,
Yeah.
it's like, fuck, it's cold. So you grab a coat out of the coat closet, and you're like, this is bullshit.
Yep.
And now we're drinking beers and having a good time, and it's super comfortable. And,
Now it keeps your beers nice and fresh and just right.
That's true.
There's nothing wrong with a little cold now. Cheers to Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
And those other guys.
So,
Oh, sure.
what's next for the rainy day field trip?
What's next for the rainy day field trip?
Oh,
That's a good question.
God, tell him, Danny.
Well, we don't know. Right? We already mentioned earlier in the show that we're going through this bass player
Transition.
transition, right?
Yeah, we transitioned.
And so, I mean, I threw out the idea earlier, and I don't even know. You're about to find out with me, America. What do we think about writing comedic songs?
It's tough.
It
It's
is
tough. I've written comedy songs, and it takes a minute to like write something that is genuinely funny.
I have trouble producing, right? Producing the content that is reliably funny.
Right. It might be funny to you, but is it funny to?
Is it funny to the person listening?
Right.
I don't know. It's akin to the stand-up comedian, right? Like you have to write a joke that kills.
Yeah.
I
Like
guess
does
I
it.
know
You
what
have to
he's
write a
saying.
lyric
I
that
guess I
is
would-
guaranteed to work on.
But you know, what I'm really thinking about is this pumpkin spice cocktail.
That's a great joke.
Website right below.
Oh, honey, it's a pillow.
Wait. Can we get that on the screen?
So you know, if you want your coffee to be warm and smell good,
It's pumpkin spice, ladies and
you
gentlemen.
can get a pumpkin spice cocktail at the Brews website.
Why doesn't Old Spice put out pumpkin spice cologne yet? Somebody's woman would buy it for him.
Oh,
Like,
that's
you
a
gotta
great
wear it.
idea.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
they're
wear it.
missing out there. They need to get what's his name, Terry Crews. They need to get Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start a new campaign.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Penelope Cruz.
There you go.
Sure.
You
She's
know what
packing.
I mean? Do you guys know what I'm saying? Do you get it, Daddy?
I get it.
All right.
So
You
you,
know, the word cantaloupe and Penelope,
Cantaloupe kind of sounds like cannibal.
but also like a
Just like everything you tell me is a cannibal.
That was good.
That was on the spot. Just came to me.
Well, that was informed by regular show. I guarantee.
yeah. I mean,
I don't watch the regular show.
You don't watch regular show?
I make my own jokes.
Yeah. You know what? But someday ham boning's gonna save your life.
Maybe it already has.
Episode
I
1.
don't doubt that though, and I believe it.
It
I
might.
don't doubt that, and I believe it. Okay.
Good so-
Yeah, say it.
I told you there's gonna be a
wait,
good
I'm in on this action.
That's good. You guys are good.
Taking the world by
Van,
storm.
do you have any opinions on ham boning and whether it will or will not save your life?
I don't know about saving your life, but it's a good time.
What
Good
is?
time. Just let
Did it
yourself
save
go.
Mordecai and Rigby's life?
Did it?
Hey, hold the religion, please.
All right, I got a random question for you.
For me.
First of all, you build some awesome guitars. You like tooling around and doing your own thing. What would be like your dream guitar?
My dream guitar, shit. I don't know, man. Like,
That Gibson you just got.
I was gonna say, like, I've been lusting over an actual Gibson Les Paul my whole life. Well, not my whole life, but like, I started as a bass player, and I went to guitar, and like, I really wanted a Les Paul, like a real one, but they're so damn expensive.
Yeah.
But I finally decided to buy one, and like, I had a little bit of money and put it towards it. And I got my first legit Gibson Les Paul, and I played it tonight.
And it sounds
Sounds
sweet.
so fucking
Oh my
sweet.
goodness.
Man, I thought my Epiphone was good, but that Gibson just makes my Epiphone look stupid. Like, it sounds so good. It feels so good to play. And it was made right here in goddamn America.
Hey, cheers.
I can travel to where my guitar was built in a day. That's cool.
America.
America.
You're damn right.
And if you're not right, you're
You
wrong.
must be wrong or left, huh? I don't know. Something like that.
Americana.
But yeah, fucking. I'm really digging my Les Paul right now. Yeah, like I'm selling a bunch of my other guitars because I got that one.
Nice.
It sounded great tonight, Harley. It really did.
And you're playing through an orange amp?
Orange.
Is that your new baby?
Crush Pro. I've had that for a while. I traded a Mexican Telecaster for it.
Nice.
I made out pretty good because that amp was worth twice the Telecaster. And I bought an extension cab for it, so I can make it 2x12 and drag one around if I want to the side of the room. And the orange sound, you just can't beat it. Like, once I've got that amp and started playing on it, I was like, holy shit, that's the sound. That vintage, late 60s, early 70s, like British sound. That's what I was after. And you put a real Les Paul into it, it sounds pretty sweet.
Right.
So what do you think about the mimicking sounds of like the 70s and the British sound and stuff? Was it just from like shitty amps? And then like everybody wants that sort of sound? Or
I
was
wouldn't
it-
say shitty.
Not shitty, it's a tone.
It's definitely tone. Like British, what's British? Marshall, Orange, fucking
Yeah.
High Watt.
Right.
All the good amps are British amps.
Yep.
All the good guitars are American guitars.
But when
Yeah.
they were playing their amps
It
at
was
the
a
time,
trade-off back in the
were they
day.
as good as the synthetic versions of them? Or was
Like
it Son of a
today's
Bitch?
modern modeling type bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or was it like a son of a bitch to get them warmed up and
I mean, you had to warm them up, sure, but they fucking had volume.
yeah, volume.
All right, Josh. What's your dream guitar? If money were no object, what would you own?
I'm kind of lame, but I just want like a Gibson body, just a nice fat body, because it kind of mimics an acoustic guitar a little bit.
Like you want a big hollow body, like a jazz box.
Yeah, pretty much. Just something big that mimics kind of an acoustic standing up.
Like
Right.
335.
But I've never played one standing up. I mean, I've kind of dabbled a little bit, but I don't know. But what Harlos has built me, which I played during the set, has been my dream guitar accidentally. Like, I didn't even know. He gives it to me, and like, yeah, it's pretty good. I toyed on it a little bit. Winter happened. Then the band happened to where we're at now, and then he and Van both were like, play this guitar. I was like, okay, cool. I started playing. I was like, hey, this is great. It
I
stays
fell
in
in love
tune.
with Telly's 6 months ago. I
It's a
never
pretty
cared-
good guitar.
Never cared about it until recently.
That's
All
what
right.
it is.
I know this is a bit boring question that everybody always asks, but like, what are some of your guys' influences or favorite bands?
I love Weezer, the Blue Album, off of that early stuff. That is really great for me. Smashing Pumpkins are a big influence. Queens of the Stone Age, Tool after that. There's a lot of good rock music.
What's your favorite Tool album?
Oh my goodness. Probably Anima.
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember the first time I saw the Sober video, I was just blown away. Like the way they did their own videos, and it was amazing.
I've seen jokes break off of that though, where a Tool video is all this weird shit happening.
Right.
Like Grandpa's mouth, his face left while he's looking right, eating Grandma's head.
Josh?
That's some weird stuff, but that happens in a Tool video.
Josh, what are your influences?
I don't know anymore. Like, I'm in a weird place with music where I'm 36 years old, so I don't want to dwell on just like what I loved in high school and be the most influenced by music. I've been kind of like more open, and I I've been more open to possible future music, but also more retrospective. I don't forget what influenced me, but also with I don't know, like what we're doing, just playing guitar and drums and singing. Like I'm always influenced by like the classic rock and roll. Like, but I like the '70s harmonies, but I also like the idea of forgiveness with music. And that's why I like punk rock. I like early hip hop. I like things like that, to where they're experimental. They're very forgiving because of the fact that like everybody's learning. That's kind of where I want to be with music, and that's where I like what we're doing now because we're still a new band. Even though we've done this before, it's still fresh, and we're learning together.
Yeah, you guys feel like you still enjoy it. There's still a ton of energy. I love like you go from like punk to melodic to so many different styles and influences. That's why I asked, like, what were your influences? I mean, we got Harlos Santana over here. I figure maybe Santana might be somewhat of an influence. I don't know.
I like early Santana, I like Woodstock era Santana. They had an album, Live at the Fillmore. It's fantastic.
Right.
It's none of that "Oh yeah, como va" fucking shit. It's like it's good. It's good stuff. But I'm definitely classic rock, guitar rock, like arena rock. I want those guitar solos. I want that melody. I want those 5-minute fucking epics with a bunch of guitar passages and shit.
Yeah.
David Gilmour, Jimmy Page.
Oh yeah.
Some of my
Pink Floyd.
my good guys. There's other people like Frank Marino. He had an album in the '80s called Juggernaut that was great. He was with Mahogany Rush back in the '70s. Yeah, good guitar players and grooving fucking shit. If it's got a good backbone, some fucking lead guitar, then I'm probably gonna be into it.
And oh my God, before all the damn auto-tune, God, man, it's like you guys are playing like the real authentic, in your face, real rock and roll. Sorry if we hit a little bit of a wrong note. We don't give a crap. It's got like that kick-ass punk vibe to it, man. It makes you just want to get up. It almost made me want to get up. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get up and dance, but like if I was, I would be. I'd be one.
I saw you reaching for it. I saw you reaching for your game.
I almost got up, and you guys you guys are magical. What's going on over there, Danny?
I don't know.
We got a cat. Did something break?
There's either a cat, rat, or
Yeah.
Cat, rat, or coon.
That might be our.
That's like a game show.
That's Jake bringing our pizza.
Rat, or coon.
All right, Brad. In the last round, we determined that it was a rat.
You got a cat, a rat, or coon.
What's your guess behind curtain number one?
by the way, you got salmonella.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for joining us.
On Dudes, Tunes, and Salmonella.
I was gonna say the Rainy Dudes field trip.
Runny Day field trip.
I love that
Rainy
name.
Day
That's
Dudes,
cool.
Brews. Where tunes are coming on you.
Whoa, that went south quick.
Well,
It's late.
It is late. It's late, and you need a pool.
Spooky Brews is coming with the pizza any minute.
Yeah. Oh,
he's got
yeah.
stuffed crust, dude.
Stuff crust.
Oh, Spooky's got the stuffed crust. He's got the stuffed crust.
But yeah, it's been pretty good night here. John Molehill.
Been great.
Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
Yep.
Rainy Day field trip.
I want to say thanks a ton for having me.
Oh, thanks for
Dude,
hosting this.
To be the only person here in the room having like a private concert from you guys, it's been awesome.
Yeah, like literally, you're the only person watching.
Oh, I swear, dude, people pay $80 to go see some crap band in some big arena
Yeah.
where you have to sit next to people that stink and talk and you can't hear anything.
That's
Beers
what
are
playing-
$11.
Oh, but no, not here.
No, that's what playing in this band feels like. Everybody smells.
Yeah, I took a shower.
And everybody wears glasses. What is that?
It's the glasses band.
Yeah, well, everybody's a nerd.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking nerd. You want to fight?
Yeah,
Hey,
fuck you, nerd.
hey, wait a minute. I don't have glasses on, but I can't see
Get out of here,
anything.
John! Get out of here!
I would hit a man with glasses if I'm wearing glasses.
You're allowed to. It's fair.
But also, no, wait, dude. Let's take our glasses off. Let's not be stupid.
We don't need to mess our glasses.
Right.
Come on.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it, dude.
Let's get Taco Bell.
All right, Harlos.
Alright, well, this has been
you gonna take
Dudes.
Dudes, tunes,
Tunes,
and
and
brews.
Brews.
Until next time.
Our names are getting weirder and weirder.
You're getting weirder and weirder, you son of a bitch.